Listen up. Let me handle you real quick. So back again. This is Reality with Ryan, and I've been thinking that when it comes to dating, it is hard. It is very. It's a very hard thing to kind of look at, and kind of talk about, because in reality, when people say, and I've done it before. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Beauty is only on the inside. Looks don't matter. Now, here's the thing. When you're looking for someone, everyone can admit this. Everyone has a certain type. Everyone has a certain type of person they want to be with. But I feel like a majority of people, both guys and girls, when they say what kind of person they want, it's always, and I feel like it's always they always describe their type in terms of physical attributes, as in, like, I've heard some girls say they want a guy. Listen, I've seen this on Tinder, consistently. A guy that's 6 foot, that does this, and this, like all these physical attributes. 6 foot, has some tattoos, a beard, nose ring, some other things, and hell, even some materialistic things that has to own a car, his own place, earn money, yada yada yada. And when it comes to guys, we're just as bad, because some guys will be like, oh, I want a girl that's blonde, blue eyes, big tits, big ass, looking slim, thick, kind of maybe 5'5", 5'6", maybe slightly shorter. All these physical attributes. Now, if you personally know me, I don't fall into that category of being that kind of individual, because I always say, if I'm talking about physical attributes, there's only two on my list: cute in the face, thick in the waist. That is it. Everything else I want in a significant other are all personality traits. Someone who has attitude, has a bit of banter, I can hold a conversation, where I can have a conversation about them, about anything, whether it be social, financial, political, mental, or even physical. That's me when I say what kind of type of girl I want. It's always personality traits. And a lot of people do say, oh, it's all about the personality, looks don't matter, beauty in the eyes of the beholder. But the reality is, looks do matter. Now, when I say that, I don't mean to say looks is the only thing that matters. That's what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, when trying to find a significant other, or someone you want to settle down with, the first thing you see is how they look. And I've heard this numerous times. It takes about 8 seconds for someone to figure out whether or not they want to actually sleep with that person, or actually want to get to know that person. 8 seconds. In 8 seconds, you're not gonna find out everything to know about someone. So most of the time, 9 times out of 10, we judge people that we meet based on their looks. But then that's the initial point. You need to, listen. The reality is, I can safely say, reality, at times I am very shallow, where I will meet a girl who's got a wonderful personality, but her looks aren't up to a certain standard that I've put on myself, which is shallow. But for me, I know it sounds bad, and just don't feel any here about it. But for me, I not I don't really want a girl that's a 3 out of 10. There's a, I feel like everyone in this world, average person in terms of looks is between 4 to 7. That's roughly how everyone is, 4 to 7. Now, it's subjective because everyone's individual perceptions of beauty is different. See, I find beauty in a lot of things, and for me, it's like if I'm going out with a girl that, because here's the thing, what's messed up is that when I was in college, I was going out with this girl who wasn't tech, who wasn't absolute goddess. She wasn't. She was average, a little bit thick. But I went out with her because of the person she was, the personality. And going out with and while I was going out with her, do you know what's funny? The friends I had around me were all saying, "Oh, you can do better. Like you're better than this." Da 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 da. And I even had one friend call my girlfriend in college Jabba the Hutt. I got ridiculed for going out with her, but I don't regret it because I followed my heart, and that's what I did. But people will like. But here's the thing: a lot of people are gonna ridicule you or throw shade on you for going out with someone that they think is a lower standard to what you are. But you should never let that be. That should never influence your decision on when you actually talk to girls. And what I'm saying is, looks do matter, but to find the person you want, it's a combination of looks and personality. The way I see it, one can't survive without the other. I mean, they can, but here's a question that I want you to write in the comments. Would you rather be with a girl or be with a significant other, girl, boy, whatever, significant other? Would you rather be with a significant other who is a 9.9 out of 10, but with zero personality, or or a significant other who's a 5 out of 10, but has the personality traits and the personality qualities and attributes that you want in a relationship? Because for me, I'll take the 5 over the 9.9, because at least the 5 I can actually have a conversation with, instead of having to dumb down and explain every single thing I say to the 9 out of 9. And also, side note, there's no such thing as 10 out of 10s. No such thing as 10 out of 10s. Nobody's that perfect. Nobody. Now, you can perceive someone as 10 out of 10 in your own eyes, but me personally, no one on this earth is a 10 out of 10. But that's for me. I feel like a 10 out of 10 is non-existent, because you're never going to find someone who completely ticks all your boxes every single time. And even if you do find a person, for someone to be a 10 out of 10, that's someone who is perfect all the time. So if you go out with a significant other, and at first you think he's a 10 out of 10, you think that individual's a 10 out of 10, and you guys go out for 3 months, and then you have a small little argument, then he's not 10 out of 10 anymore, is he? His rating's dropped. But what you've realized is that the rating you've got after 3 months is the real rate of that individual. So, hey, listen, you tell me. Again, would you rather have a 9.9 with no personality, or 5 with the best personality traits and qualities that you want in a person? I don't really think about that. But reality with Ryan, just putting down the reality of things. If you don't like it, then I will. We out.